Hi everyone, welcome back, Mighty Diva for a Lifetime. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well and staying healthy. Happy Monday evening. I know it's a little late. It's just been a busy day, right? But here we are, and I told you girls that Monday I will definitely come in, share my weight, a little bit about intermittent fasting and what's going on, right? So let's get right into it. Fasting. This past week, started out really strong with a 20-hour fast. Was good for like 3 days. After the third day, my body was like, ma'am, we're not doing this. Nope. And my body really retaliated towards it. I did a 6-hour eating window, and that was okay on some days. I am reaching towards 10 days before my period cycle, and the estrogen level drops, and it's not recommended for women to do very extended fasted times 10 days before your period, because you will put your body through some stuff. So this week I'm definitely going to be doing the 8-hour eating window. I started today. A lot of things started today, and I'll fill you guys in, but we'll go one thing at a time, right? So one thing that I mentioned to you girls is every week I want to come in and talk about a topic within intermittent fasting, right? So I know some of you divas had a lot of questions as far as like how to start, what are the benefits, that you guys heard some things about it. So I have done my research. I have a little something that I want to share with you girls, just a little information, and we can, take it from there. So, tips on how to start intermittent fasting. It says, chances are if you are the slightest bit health savvy, you've heard of intermittent fasting and its beautiful benefits, especially when it comes to fat loss. Balancing our hormones and overall health. Before we dive into the tips on how to fasting, let's take a little behind the scenes look at the benefits so that you have the tools to become a fasting goddess. It says there are several theories about why fasting provides us with benefits. The most popular one is the idea that during the fasting period, your cells are under a small amount of stress. In this case, not being constantly given food and so having to work harder to make fuel for energy. It says the body then responds to this stress by adapting to its environment. This adaptation strengthens its ability to cope with stress and maybe, in some cases, resist diseases. It says although the word stress is often used in a negative sense, putting some kind of physical or mental demand on the body and mind has its benefits. Think about when you exercise vigorously, which stresses muscles and the cardiovascular system in order to help them grow. As long as you give your body time to recover, it will reward us by getting stronger. There is a considerable similarity between how cells respond to the stress of exercise and how cells respond to intermittent fasting. So let's roll our sleeves up and get stuck in it. So, women and fasting. Listen, ladies. As we progress along our fasting journey, it is important to respect the fact that women's physiology is unique and needs to be treated as such. If intermittent fasting is approached in an aggressive manner, we will throw our hormones, whose main job is to protect us, off balance and put too much of the wrong stress on our body, resulting in abnormalities in part of our brains that look after behavioral functions. The worst outcome is that we're driven to binge eat. What? Tips to staying on track. It says in order to maximize the benefits of stick to an intermittent fasting program, the following tips may help you stay on track. It says in order to maximize the benefits and stick to an intermittent fasting program, the following tips may help you stay on track. Stay hydrated. Always carry a drink with you, whether that be water or herbal teas. Sipping through your day will make a huge difference. Drop the obsession. We can sometimes get into our own heads and obsess about food. Instead, plan plenty of distractions such as catching up with friends, going to see a movie, reading a novel, even hugging your kids, spouse, or animal. Releases oxytocin will help change the narrative in your head. It says, make the right food choices when you're not fasting. Fill yourself up with foods that are rich in protein, fiber, and helpful fats and carbs. These will help you keep you fuller for longer and keep you on track. Get adventurous. Season meals generously with garlic, herbs, spices, or vinegars. These foods are extremely low in calories and yet are full of flavor, which may help to reduce your hunger feelings. Whoa, a lot of information, right? So, divas, if you haven't fasted, there is a lot of health benefits to fasting, but we have to take it nice and easy. Start with the 12-12. Eat for 12 hours, fast for 12 hours. You slowly want to get into the 8-hour eating window. That is the most beneficial from what I have read for women. Our bodies is an amazing machine, and it needs to be treated like it is a very precious machine, right? So I'm all for definitely giving it time to heal and rejuvenate and get my hormones to be balanced, right? But it has to be done correctly. So I have decided from here on I'm going to do the 8-hour eating window, 16-hour fast. From time to time I might put in a 24-hour fast. We'll talk about that later. But I'm just going to keep it simple and enough good stress for my body, because we don't want the bad stress. No, ma'am. So I started today, and my eating window is between 10 and 6. It gives me a little bit of everything. I get breakfast, I get lunch, and I get a little something for dinner. It spoke about having a nutrition plan and be in balance. My next topic, if you guys have any questions regarding what I just read to you girls, let me know and we'll get into it. But I stepped on the scale today, and you guys know I've been fasting, whether it was a longer fast, shorter fast. I've been fasting, right? And I'm still 235. I haven't weighed myself in a minute. A little disappointed because I was maybe hoping I was out of the 230s. Very much still in it. Mind you, I am in my stage where I'm 10 days prior to my period. This is where I will hold on to weight. Little TMI, constipation. This is when all this happens, right? So the scale is not nice at all. I know this because I've been in it for a long time. But with that said, I received an email. So once I got that email and it said Healthie, I was like, I've never heard of you. Who are you, right? Reached out to Angie and I asked Angie, have you heard of Healthie? And she's like, yes, it's the rebrand of I Track Bites. And I'm like, oh, okay. That will make sense because I was never really I didn't like I Track Bites. So I'm like, okay. And I've been thinking about, I need something, right? In order for me to lose this weight that I've been dying to get off. 35 pounds. You go back to past 3 years, it's been 35 pounds, 25 pounds. Same 10 pounds back and forth. I'm saying to myself, the only thing that worked for me was Points Plus. After Points Plus was taken away from me and I went into that diet rabbit hole of the internet, it's been a disaster. So I said to myself, Points Plus works, but my mind is completely not okay with all these different apps and all these different information that you're able to have. I have Pro Tracker before because I've tried Points Plus, but it's giving me calories. It's giving me macros. And I'm saying to myself, I have enough calories, but I don't have enough points. But if it's telling me that I have enough calories and I can eat, it's a disaster, right? Disaster. So I said to myself, okay, I need the basics. I need to just get back to what worked for me. I lost 85 pounds on Points Plus. Didn't feel deprived, didn't binge eat, nothing. It was so good for my soul, right? So I'm saying to myself, do Points Plus. So as I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, if you don't pay for Pro on the Healthie app, you don't get no carbs, you don't get no calories, you don't get no tracking for your Fitbit or your Apple Watch. And I was saying to myself, yes, that's exactly what I need. I need to go back to the foundation, what worked for me. Back then, I did not track my steps. I did not track my exercise. We didn't get extra points for fitness. The app asks you your name, of course, your age, your height, your activity level, and whether you're a male or female. So it took all that into consideration. And it's the only program that has macros already built in, because it looks at your protein, your fat, your saturated fat, and your carbs. Now, you're like, Mari, but the sugar intake. I already know that I can't have high sugar. I'm finally out of, no, I'm not pre-diabetic, nothing on that line. I really try to stay away from that already, right? So just having that balance. But I don't want to count macros. It's just too much. So notice that the app, if you don't pay for Pro, it just gives you exactly what you need. I'm saying to myself, I'm in it. Let's go. So taking a deep breath, because I'm going to rejoin. I have already. Today's my first day. Points Plus. Now, TMI. Today's my birthday. And I was like, okay, it's my first day tracking. I am going to treat myself to nutrition, right? Go back to what worked for me. And I'm going to start today, which is a huge day for me. It's my birthday, right? So it's memorable. It marks something. It gives it energy, right? It gives it power. So my first goal is to get to 199. So I have to lose 36 pounds. I can do this. Today, I was like, but wait a minute. It's my birthday. I want Dairy Queen. I want Texas Roadhouse. How we're going to do this? Oh, we did it. We did it. And I'm going to show you guys. Super proud of myself. Had a shake for the morning time with a rice cake. I had half of a kind bar. I had watermelon for lunch and a rice cake. And then for dinner, I had one Texas Roadhouse bun. I had a 6-ounce sirloin. I had mashed potatoes and broccoli. And drum roll, please. I had Dairy Queen. I had a mini Blizzard chocolate shavings. And yes, I used all my points plus 4 more, but who cares? One thing that I loved about Points Plus was the fact that you had your weeklies and you used them accordingly. That's all you had, and you kind of budget it and you play with it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do this time around. Successful day. I feel good. I have my Dairy Queen. I don't feel deprived. I don't feel like I did anything crazy. I have points. I used them. I still have enough for the week, and I'm pushing forward. Great day. And I'm in a good headspace. And I'm not going down that diet rabbit hole anymore. I'm crawling myself out of there because it's not worth it to me. It really isn't. Sticking to what I know, sticking to what works for me, and I'm going to share this journey with you girls. You know that. So today, starting weight 235. Mondays will be my weigh-in day. And just taking it from there. I'm excited. I'm not sure if anybody wants to join me with Points Plus. I am using the Healthie app, not the Pro version, because I don't want none of that. I work out 5 days a week. I get between 5,000 and 6,000 steps Originally, my watch tells me, trust me, I have the Apple Watch. It's a pain in the butt when you're not up on your game, right? But as far as my nutrition, Points Plus did all my macro counting, gave me that balance. I did not binge. Didn't binge. I didn't feel deprived. It was exactly what I needed, and God willing is exactly what I need now to get these 36 pounds off. So I'm gonna take you with me, ladies. I am. Let me know if anybody wants to join me and Angela. We're both doing Healthie. We're both doing Points Plus. And if you want to join, let me know. The best part about it, Healthie is a free app. Can we say, let's get it, right? Let me know. And it's on and popping. So, with that said, thank you for watching, Divas. I hope everyone has an amazing night. God bless. And we will see you soon.